Hello, beautiful people. So, today I wanted to talk about start today and not tomorrow. A lot of us have goals in our minds. We have dreams that we want to achieve. We have directions that we want to go to in life. However, what's stopping us from really getting what we want is that we procrastinate and we constantly tell ourselves, well, maybe tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow. I will start tomorrow. You fully convince yourself that you will start tomorrow. And then tomorrow arrives and you have done nothing. You've not even put any effort to actually do what you wanted to do. And then you tell yourself, well, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow I'm really, really going to do it. You write it down in your notebook and you write it down in your notes. You tell people around you, which you shouldn't be doing actually, that you're going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow, you will do it. And then your friend tells you, weren't you going to go to the gym tomorrow? And then you're like, yeah, actually, I got really busy and I wasn't really able to, go there. I had to do something important when in reality, you didn't have anything important to do. You just bring up these excuses constantly. And disclaimer, I'm not here to say that if you do actually have valid reasons why you cannot do certain things in life, that's not valid. That is valid. Let's say you're going through grief or mourning or just really hard things in life that really don't motivate you or give you the strength to actually go after your goals, whether that is fitness, new job, or etc. That's, I think you should take your time to relax, and your mental health is actually very important, and you should take care of that first before you actually go, after your goals or your dreams or your fitness goals, whatever it is. Take care of your mental health first, because without mental health, you have nothing. That's what I am opinionated of. I think mental health goes first, and that's when you can actually, have other things going on for yourself, because that's basically the foundation that needs to be set before you can actually achieve the bigger things in life. But you constantly give yourself excuses as to why you didn't do this or that. And I think there is a time where you need to stop giving yourself excuses and you need to stop procrastinating, because really procrastination is holding you back from the bigger picture, from the bigger things that you might achieve in life and that you will achieve in life. You constantly give yourself excuses when in reality there is no excuse. You are the only excuse. You are the only person that is stopping you from getting to where you want to get. You told yourself you were going to go 4 times a week to the gym, but you didn't even try to go once. I think also when you try to, have set a goal, start small and then start to build up. Just like, for example, with skincare, sometimes, there are products that are prescribed to us. Let's say retinol, right? I know that's a really kind of a vain comparison, but I think maybe you might understand it better. With retinol, you have to start small and then kind of build up, right? um, do the same things with the bigger goals in life. When you want to go to the gym, right, you are very ambitious and you want to get your body tight and right, and you want to go 4 times a week. Some people might be able to go 4 times a week and be consistent with that, but some people need time to build up, and then they're able to go 4 times a week every single week. Some You have to realize that, which person are you? Are you the type of person that can go full on, or are you the type of person that really needs time to take and to build up that routine? Because that's also knowing yourself better, knowing what your boundaries are and what your limits are. Know yourself better and know what goals you want to achieve. But I really want to emphasize that starting today is the best thing that you can do. And also, it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember yourself that not everything has to be perfect. I think a lot of us don't want to start today because we have this idea in our minds that everything has to be perfect. But no, it doesn't have to be perfect. The fact is that if you've started, you can give a pat on yourself, on your shoulder, because the fact is that starting already is such an achievement. A lot of us struggle with even starting, but if you already started, you should be happy and, be proud of yourself in a sense that you have started, because starting is the hardest part. And also being consistent is also another part that is harder. But starting already, that is something that you should be proud of. Start and then keep going. And also, while you might be in this routine of starting and you're actually not procrastinating anymore, right? You are consistent with your goals. Sometimes life happens and you might have a fallback, but a fallback doesn't mean that you stop. A fallback means that you redirect and you get up and try to see how you can, you know, build it up again, because sometimes life happens to all of us, to the best of us, and we might have fallbacks, but I think fallbacks are just a sign that you have to find another way to get back on track. And it's not, you don't quit, you keep going. And starting today is the best thing that you can do for yourself. And your future self will thank you for the things that you started today. Don't start tomorrow. I know we have a lot of excuses, and sometimes your excuses are valid, but sometimes your excuses are not as valid. It's just that you are lazy and you wanna, you're not really doing what you need to do. Start today, because as I've mentioned, your future self will thank you for the effort that you've put. There's things that I've done in the past that I'm very grateful for my past self, that I did it and I was disciplined enough to keep on going. And I'm grateful for that past version of myself that actually went after her goals and did what she had to do. And there is going to be a moment that you're going to be like, I'm so grateful for my past self for actually putting in the effort and doing the things that she or he told themselves, and that I actually accomplished those things. And my past self, my present self is proud of my past self, because she actually or he actually put in the effort, put in the work, and you're going to be proud of yourself. And also start to trust yourself a lot more with the things that you want to achieve, because if your past self could do it, your present self can do it as well. You start to build trust, and you're more disciplined in general in life with the things that you do and the goals that you want to achieve. You're building self trust, but you're also building discipline, and discipline is a beautiful hard skill that not a lot of us possess. And it's something that you have to train yourself. And I want to give an example. Like, let's say something that I do is when I have an exam coming up, I try to tell myself and act as though the exam is in 2 days. Because when you have an exam in 2 days, you're going to cram as much as you can and study as much as you can, right? Because the exam is in 2 days. So, with anything that you do, kind of give yourself this time restriction and restrict your time align, because then you're more keen to do it quickly and act as though as that thing is approaching very nearby. It's very soon, so you have to get it done. And this is not to pressure you, but this is more to kind of get in the mode of doing things that you should do. And I think with the whole studying thing, it has motivated me to study a lot more earlier and not procrastinate and tell myself, oh, I'm going to study tomorrow. When I tell myself, oh, let's say the exam is in 2 days, I act as though the exam is in 2 days, but maybe it's in like 2 weeks or 7 days. But because I tell myself, act as if the exam is in 2 days, I study more and I really put my all into studying. And I think it helps. That's just an example. Maybe for some of you it might not help, but for me, having a small amount of time limit, acting as if there's only a small amount of time limit, can motivate me to actually get things done, you know but that's just me personally. Maybe something else might work for you, but I think that this whole video is to tell you that you should start today and not tomorrow, because tomorrow might not be guaranteed, and tomorrow your life can look totally different and you might not expect it. And also, I think the beauty of it all is that your future self will thank your past self for the effort that you've put in. And you also might not expect the rooms that you are going to enter, the new life that you create for yourself when you actually start today, because your future self is going to be like, hey, I started that very day, even though I didn't want to do it. I still did it and went after it. And now I'm in this position where I'm so amazed with the new life that I've created for myself. Be aware of the fact that you can create a new reality for yourself, sorry, and that your future self will thank you for it. Start today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow might not be guaranteed. That's really what I wanted to say for today. And take care of yourself, take care of your health, stay disciplined, give yourself grace as well, be kind to yourself, but start today, not tomorrow. Stay beautiful.